If you clicked on the video, I'm assuming that you would like to me about yapping about fantree, which is a ship from Battle for Dream Island, The Power of Two. As if I know of June of 2026, this is the third video that is this long covering of the ship fantree. The other two videos that are like this are made by someone that I believe goes by Bitter on YouTube. But further ado, I should now read this. Fantree is the ship between Fanny and Tree for Battle for Dream Island, The Power 2. This ship was the second most popular ship for Fanny and Tree on the shipping wiki, behind Fubble and Astrobiology. Before Teapot 14, this ship was considered a rare pair. A rare pair is a ship that is not shipped by fans, nor has a lot of screen time in a show like BFDI. When this piece of literature was made, which was February 2026, fantree was not considered a rare pair and was still very much shipped by the fandom, unlike now. Only a few people shipping it now and making fan content. Teapot 14 was a major episode for Death Pact yet again, with tons of fantree scenes. Because of these scenes, fantree shipped spiked in popularity and more fans started shipping it. But in Battle for BFDI, they were not on the same team nor interacted. Once on Battle for Dream Island, The Power of Two, Fanny joins Death Pact. This little action changed the hearts of Benny that watched Teapot, because her interactions with this team was way better than Ian's, which was on BFB. In Teapot 1 through 6, Fanny and Tree have minor interactions. In Teapot 7, Fanny felt unsure for the future of their team. They have been preventing death too much in the challenges. Fanny hated this. Her team members dropped down like flies, so she had enough. She calls up Pillow. Pillow was a previous death preventer back in Battle for BFDI. In Teapot, Pillow believed more in killing than living. So when Fanny gave her a job about killing, she said, with no thought, "I'm on my way." A few minutes later, Pillow comes and Fanny decides her victim of the murder, which is Tree. Tree tries to escape, but his head gets removed and his body is given to Just Knots. Death Pact, again, wins the challenge, and Fanny is satisfied with her technique of winning. In Teapot 8, the team tries to recover Tree, and the team comes to the conclusion that Tree is dead forever, because nothing came out of the recovery center. Fanny feels guilty about killing her friend forever, but soon in Teapot 10, Fanny and Tree reunite in Black Hole's nightmare. Once Fanny enters the nightmare, she smirks at Tree and says, "Tree!" Soon there's a rocket, and it seems like Tree can't hold on any longer. Before he goes, he says, "I think this is it for me. It's been so nice to hang out with you again, Fanny, even in these circumstances." Fanny responds with, "I'll get you out of that canal soon, buddy. I promise." Tree then winks at Fanny before he dies in Black Hole. In Teapot 12, Tree is free from the canal, but Fanny is still mouthless from Teapot 8. In the episode, they do a team swap. Thankfully, Death Pact yet again didn't get split by one moving them in the process, with some new friends, Gady and Pin. Fanny and Tree don't really interact due to Fanny being mouthless, but in the episode, Tree is shown leaning on Fanny, which is pretty cute, to say the least. At the end of the episode, one abducts Fanny, and makes a deal with her. Fanny, being mouthless and in distress of not knowing what is going on, one basically pressures her to sign the deal, which Fanny does because she wants to be gone from her office space. In return, Fanny gets her mouth back. In Teapot 14, there is tons of fantree scenes. This was extremely major for the fandom and the future for Battle from G Island, The Power of Two. The first of the scenes is that in the final two, Gaiety and Tree finds out the news and he clings on to Fanny. Tree, by the power of the Yoyolite, magically survives, and Gaiety is eliminated with 9,089 votes for Gaiety and is eliminated, and she does not say. Due to this, the viewers made this drastic turn in Teapot. Anyway, the second scene is that Fanny dies, and Tree is the only one that cares enough to recover her, with him saying, "Coming, Fanny?" He rushes to the recovery center and recovers her and grabs her by the leg. This shows that Tree genuinely cares about Fanny, even though she killed him and was unable to participate for some time due to being stuck in a canal. The third scene is Tree is shown to be visibly shaking due to the cold on the cold mountain. Fanny blows the snow off of him, which makes him happier, but Pin thinks this is probably some type of flirting and just kind of ruins the moment, which was pretty sad in my opinion, and we could have gotten more interactions due to this, but Pin, unfortunately, this was the last major interaction between these two as of Teapot 21. In Teapot 20, it was only about the Algebraians, and many fans were excited for Teapot 20 because this was the first BFDI episode ever shown in theaters that wasn't just a meet and greet, I would say. So fans were somewhat disappointed that didn't happen, that any interactions with them actually happened. But in Teapot 21, unfortunately, Tree got eliminated and is now in the elimination center, and Fanny appeared to be erased from existence due to price tag trying to enter her name and saying error with some mysterious music, and it led to believe that some fans thought she got taken away by one, kind of like Gaiety, Basketball, and other characters suffered. Thankfully, in Teapot 23, 22. Oh my god. In Teapot 22, Fanny is shown to be alive and well, I guess, and is in the Eliminated Center due to the Elimination Center recovery machine. And due to Fanny and Tree now kind of being in the recovery center, they could finally might interact again. Thankfully, it is confirmed that Michael and Carrie said that there will be a rejoin somewhat soon. I think I'll vote Tree, so we might possibly get more fantree scenes, even though it is so unlikely that it will happen. We're probably gonna get someone way more loved, like Remote or Puffball, back than Tree because he recently got eliminated, and I don't think a lot of people like Tree, which is kind of sad. I'll also like to mention another ship that is kind of like this, and is a ship from BFDIE. Fern Paste is kind of like Fantree, but like reskinned. Like they have blue and green color palettes. Like the blue one does something bad to the green one, and they resolve. And Fantree, is that you? Fantree. What? Anyway, this video is getting around 10 minutes long, so Bye bye, children. Tell me if you want to have more long form videos.